High School, it's time for inVision, featuring Colton Gray and Dakota Fox. Kaitlyn Ulmer. Ashley Cobb and Paulina Borowski. Joshua McCall. Rockford Rudd.
Hello, hello.
Yes, hello, Elk Nation. I'm Katlyn Batterton, your 2014 Homecoming Queen.
And I'm Avery Ciarania, your 2014 Homecoming King. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, it's going to be a great show this week. Our musical guest is Nora the Piano Cat, and this week's show is brought to you by Joshua McCall's Homecoming Mom, which isn't as great as mine, which was made by Elijah Grazadai.
It was a big week, right, Kaitlyn? We had all the Homecoming Spirit Days. We had some good sporting events, ending with our domination of Joshua at the Homecoming football game, where, of course, you and I were named Homecoming King and Queen.
That's right, Avery. Well, we thought we'd try something new with the show this week, so we're going to take a few phone calls from you viewers.
Cool. Do we have caller number 1 lined up yet?
Yeah, Avery, Kaitlyn, hey, this is Albert Pledge. I'm a sophomore. Do you remember that time you were voted Homecoming King and Queen?
Yeah, that was just a week ago. So, yeah, we remember.
Yeah, that was cool.
Is that all you got, caller?
Wow, maybe caller number 2 has a little bit more to work with.
Hopefully. Caller number 2, are you there?
Hey guys, this is Sally Planterton. I'm a senior. Hey, congrats on Homecoming King and Queen.
Thanks, Sally. What would you like to talk about?
Well, you see, I've got this psychology exam this week, and I was wondering, do you lean more towards Erickson's model of the human development? Or do you realize Zagosti-Koki?
I have no idea who Erickson or Zagoski are.
Yeah, me either. Sorry, Sally. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Well, since you're Homecoming King and Queen, can you just cancel school so I don't have to take the test?
We're not a real king and queen, Sally. It's just a symbolic position. We don't have any real power. We're just figureheads.
Well, like the Queen of England.
No, more like Jason Garrett. Next caller?
Yeah, Avery, how does it feel to be Homecoming King?
It's fine, I suppose.
Well, I was just wondering what you're doing in this new world that actually contributes to society. It seems like you haven't really done anything of value.
Wow. Sorry, caller, but I don't think we're actually expected to do anything as Homecoming King and Queen. We just get a crown and move on with our lives.
That's a very lazy, cavalier attitude for someone who sabotaged and hospitalized his competition and cheated his way to its idol.
Is this Josh McCall?
No.
Well, that was weird. Maybe this was a bad idea. Let's get on with the show.
I'm Avery Ciarania.
And I'm Katlyn Batterton.
And you're watching inVision. Enjoy the show.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
I would want a huge mum. I saw Katlyn Batterton's and it was like a dress and I was like, that's the mum I want because it was huge and it was all blinged out and stuff, but mine had a bunch of lights on it and everything, so.
Okay, so you have to go back, way back, because I'm old, to the fresh mums, because I had a fresh mum when I was in high school, and it's the double mum with all the little red roses all the way around them, and the little red roses in the center of each of them, and it was so pretty, and those are my favorite mums, are the fresh mums with the little roses in them. They're gorgeous.
Mine would be very simple. I'm not a big girly girl. Don't like the big, huge, gigantic things. Just simple, a lot of effort into it. Definitely original on its own. Something creative.
My dream homecoming mom would be about this big, all the way down to the floor like a dress, with lots of silver and pink flowers around it like a big heart, and like light pink and dark pink mixed in with the school colors, and a breast cancer awareness sign in the middle.
A garter with nothing on it. Made out of pizza.
One that's bigger than me.
Really small. Probably pizza.
Pizza?
The reason I'm leaving you, Ilsa, is because you're really ugly.
You don't mean that.
Oh, but I do. Lewis would agree with me, wouldn't you?
My dead grandmother looks better.
Just hear me out. Plastic surgery would do that face wonders.
inVision is a production of ElkTV. And now, Burleson High School, it's time for inVision, featuring Colton Gray and Dakota Fox. Kaitlyn Ulmer. Ashley Cobb and Paulina Borowski. Joshua McCall. Rockford Rudd.
Hello, Elk Nation, and welcome to this week's show. I'm Madison Jansen, and the theme this week is perspectives. A couple interesting quotes about perspective. Abraham Lincoln said, "We can complain because rose bushes have thorns, or rejoice because thorn bushes have roses." And George Carlin said, "Some people see the glass half full, others see it half empty. I see the glass that's twice as big as it needs to be." It's all about your perspective and how you look at things. Personally, when I see a glass filled halfway, I never see anything but a full glass. You know, the most obvious place to look for differing opinions is how guys and girls think about the same things. Look, this is a diary entry from one of my friends.
My boyfriend was in an odd mood Saturday night. We planned to meet at Starbucks for coffee. I spent the afternoon shopping with the girls, and I thought it might have been my fault because I was a bit later than I promised, but he didn't say anything about it. I don't remember doing anything to make him upset, but I could tell there was something wrong. Our conversation was really slow going, so I thought we should go off to someplace quieter. We went to this nice restaurant, and he was still acting a bit funny. I was getting really worried. What did I do? What was bothering him? Was he mad at me? I tried to cheer him up, but started to wonder what was bothering him. Was it me or something else? I asked him if he was upset with me. He said no, but I wasn't really sure. In the car on the way back home, I said that I loved him deeply, and he just put his arm around me. I didn't know what the heck that meant because, he didn't say it back or anything. We finally got back to his parents' house, and I was wondering if he was going to leave me, so I tried to get him to talk, but he just switched on the TV. Reluctantly, I said goodnight and kissed him and went home, but he still seemed really distracted, so when I got home, I wanted to call and confront him, but didn't, so I just cried myself to sleep. I don't know what to do anymore. I mean, I really think he's seeing someone else.
And here's the diary entry from her boyfriend.
Played badly today. Shot 97. Couldn't putt to save my life. Felt kind of tired. Got a kiss from my girlfriend though. That was pretty cool.
It's all about perspective. Take a new look at school, at your life today. Try to get a newer, better perspective. It's going to be a great show this week, guys. This week's show is brought to you by the BHS Band and the Swedish Chef. We have Flight of the Conchords as a musical guest and lots of other funny stuff. Enjoy the show, BHS. I'm Madison Jansen, and you're watching inVision.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Young is very great outdoorsy. They make the squirrely stew. The squirrely, no squirrely. Ooh, so squirrely. Oh, where's the squirrely? Oh, squirrely. Come on, squirrely. Come on. Oh, squirrely. Oh, Pico. Come on, dude. We shake the tree. Come down, squirrely. Come down from this. Come on, squirrely. Oh, where the squirrelies? Come on, squirrelies. I'll get you. Into the. Oh, come on, squirrelies. We'll get the squirrelies.
Food? That lightens up my party.
Okay, at every party, whenever it's getting boring, I always ask everybody to go around in a circle and either name off their favorite thing about me or to name off the color of their underwear. And that always makes people laugh.
Protein and working out.
Fun.
Tell a fact about themselves or just what they like to do in their free time or make a new friend.
Me.
Hello, Burleson High School. I'm Colton Gray, your inVision main anchor.
And I'm extremely uncomfortable. You're watching the fourth installment of ENN.
Well, Dakota, let's jump right into the news. The Supreme Court announced Monday that it is staying out of the same-sex marriage debate, at least for now, rejecting requests from 5 different states to immediately review their bans and prohibit gay and lesbian couples from civil wedlock.
Yes, Colton. The rejected appeals originated from same-sex couples in Utah, Oklahoma, Virginia, Wisconsin, and Indiana. People in these states are continuing to fight for equal access to marriage.
Yes, Dakota, as details progress concerning this story, we will be sure to keep you guys updated. In other news, there is no shortage of speculation on what happened to Malaysian airline flight MH370, but it is believed by some that the missing plane has now been discovered. A team of scientists speculate that the plane is sitting at the bottom of the Mariana Trench, which is the deepest known point on the Earth. If so, the plane would be resting at an estimated 35,758 feet below the surface of the ocean.
Odyssey, the underwater discovery team that found the location of the Titanic wreckage, sent an unmanned trawler as far down as it could possibly go. Then, using sonar technology, Odyssey trolled while recording any unnatural noises. After several weeks, they think they can hear the ping from what might be the MH370's black box. No word on whether they found the careers of the band Nickelback down there as well.
For our last story, an American explorer claims to have found the long-lost Santa Maria, Christopher Columbus's flagship from his first voyage to the Americas.
The Santa Maria was the flagship of Columbus's small fleet that set sail from Spain in August 1492 under the sponsorship of King Ferdinand II and Queen Isabella I. Underwater explorer Barry Clifford made headlines when he said in May he believed a shipwreck on a reef off of Haiti's northern coast could be the fabled ship, which went down in 1492. Now, after further examination, experts say the ship is not the Santa Maria.
So you're saying it's not the Santa Maria?
That is correct, sir.
So basically, you just aired a story about a boat of absolutely no consequence found underwater.
Well, when you put it that way, I mean, it does seem a bit of a lame story. I'm sorry. I'd like to apologize to all 7 of my fans.
You're a horrible person, Dakota.
I know I'm a horrible person, Colton, but you're worse. I learned it all from you.
I love you.
Can't stop.
Deep Thoughts with Joshua McCall.
Hello, I'm Joshua McCall. Remember? Think back. Yes, I'm here once more to discuss the thoughts that enter my mind. Speaking of which, where else would thoughts enter? Ooh, I believe we have something for a later episode. Anyways, I want to talk about sports. They're boring.
Excuse me?
Hey, this is my segment. Go back to yours and leave me alone.
But you wrote me into your script.
Don't start breaking the fourth wall.
I find it fun.
You see that camera there? It's there to record me speaking about my opinions. It's not there to record you.
Hey!
Right, sports being dull, because they are. What I was getting to was how these activities can be improved so that people aren't coasting. Sports, I think, can significantly decrease the amount of boredom it causes with cheese. Cheese. That may be a high concept for some of you. Cheese. Swiss, cheddar, pepper jack, American, doesn't matter. I want to see football players not chasing after a ball, but a wheel of cheese. Soccer with the penalty cards being square slices. Hey, why stop with cheese? There are more wonderful dairy options. When a team wins, they should pour milk on their coach. Dairy products are the way of the future. Get ahead of the curve. And no, that wasn't a baseball pun. At least not an intentional one. I'm Joshua McCall, and I say get dairy into professional sports.
Do you think sports are boring now?
Thank you, thank you. We're Flight of the Conchords. Hey.
That's right, yeah.
This is Brett and I'm Jermaine.
We're from New Zealand and...
It's very exciting to be here in America. What a buzz.
Yeah.
What a buzz.
Yeah, we're actually very popular back in New Zealand. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, man sitting in the park.
I've just said hi. A woman in the park.
Well, how you doing?
Good, thanks.
You're looking good.
Pardon?
I said you're looking good.
Fair enough.
Jenny.
Pardon?
Jenny.
No, I'm sorry. I think you've mistaken me for somebody else.
No, it's me. I'm Jenny. My name is Jenny.
Yeah. I thought, What a hilarious misunderstanding. Nice to meet you, Jenny.
Oh, we've met before. Quite a few times, actually.
Oh, yes, of course we have. I meant it was nice to meet you the time that I met you. Where was it that we met that time that I met you when I met you?
At a party.
That's right. Wasn't it one of those boring work parties?
No.
That's why I said, wasn't it? It was the party of a mutual friend. Was it? Wasn't it? Was it? Wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
Yes.
I thought so. Oh, Bobby.
No.
Doug.
No.
D-Dog.
No.
Maxwell.
No.
Andy.
Yes, Andy.
Yeah, this party. That's right. Oh, Andy knows how to throw a party, doesn't it, Jenny?
Yeah, I love Andy's parties.
Oh, I love Andy's parties. Yeah. What crazy parties. How is that guy anyway?
She's good.
Oh, that's right. Andy hates it when I forget that.
We watched a movie.
Yeah. It was something like, but not necessarily, Schindler's List. We watched it and we wept.
It was Police Academy 4. We went for a walk.
On our feet, if I remember correctly.
We walked to the top of the hill and we ate sandwiches.
Oh, we'd just grab a sandwich and put it in our mouths. Oh, that's the only way to have sandwiches. Oh, Jenny, tell me, do you still walk? Do you still get into sandwiches in a big way?
I still walk a lot, but I'm not eating as many sandwiches as back then. Do you remember what we did up there at the top of the hill?
Kind of.
We were standing at the lookout.
Oh, I remember exactly what we did at the lookout. We just looked out across the city from a little spot on the hilltop. Oh, it was so pretty from way up there. We talked about how the lights from the buildings and cars seemed like reflections of the stars that shone out so pretty and bright that night.
It was daytime.
The daytime of the nights.
Well, do you remember what you said to me?
Not word for word, actually, Jenny, but I remember there were some verbs.
Well, you said meet me here in 1 year. You just needed some time to clear your head, and you seem to have done that.
La 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 la.
We have a child.
Pardon?
We have a child.
Why didn't you tell me, Jenny? Why didn't you tell me that day when we went to the top of the hill and we made sweet? Oh, how we made such sweet, sweet sandwiches. Does it have my eyes my way with words? Does it look like me at all?
No, not at all, because we adopted him. I can't believe you don't remember. It was a very difficult process.
Are you sure that was me, Jenny?
Yes, I'm pretty sure it was you, John.
I'm Brian.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Oh no,
oh, no, that's terrible.
Oh, don't worry.
How embarrassing.
Oh, don't worry, Jenny. Actually, I'm kind of relieved. And that kind of thing just happens all the time. I just got one of those faces, I suppose.
So does John. He's got one of those faces as well. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Hello, BHS. I'm Kaitlyn Ulmer. And if you don't know that, then you are obviously deaf because I say it every single episode. And I'm not necessarily the quietest person at BHS. I'm probably the loudest person in Burleson. Not Burleson High School, but Burleson, the town. The Lady Elks lost to the Aledo Lady Bearcats. Is that correct? What would you call a female bearcat? And what exactly is a bearcat? Oh, that's interesting. Anyway, the Lady Elks lost in 4, 15 to 25, 17 to 25, 27 to 25, and 22 to 25. It was a tough match, but the girls just didn't come out triumphant. Stupid Bearcats. The Lady Elks did beat the Cleveland Lady Jackets. They won in 3 matches by the scores of 25 to 14, 25 to 14, and 25 to 22. I guess the Jackets' wings were clipped that night. On Friday, the boys fought the war on 174. It was a hard-fought battle, but we just didn't win this one. Coach McElroy said he was proud of the way the team played and said Preston Payton and Isaiah Spradley played a good game. But the player that he said played especially well was Blaine McRae. They are sure to make it up tonight at the homecoming game. Cleveland is full of a bunch of cheaters and murderers. The BHS swim team competed at the Yellow Jacket Sprint Invitational last Saturday. The team finished 3rd overall, with the men's team coming in 2nd and the women's team coming in 3rd. Grace Ruby set a new BHS record with her 200 free. Also, Arena Giselle set a new BHS record with her 50 free. The following swimmers qualified for the Frisco meet in November: Chandler Glenn, Grace Ruby, Carter Boatwright, Haley Smith, Gwen Branch, and Arena Giselle. On Saturday, Chandler Glenn competed in the USA swim meet and set a new personal best record for his 100 fly. Congratulations to all of our swimmers. They continue to improve daily. We have another crazy play from college football. TCU got smart against OU. During the OU kickoff, a TCU player laid down in the end zone so he didn't attract attention to himself. His black TCU uniform was camouflaged against the black lettering in the end zone. When Oklahoma kicked, the other TCU player that was in the end zone received the ball, ran right, drawing all of the OU players that direction, then threw it to the player who had been laying down. He ran up the left side with almost no traffic, almost got to the 50-yard line before he was tackled. It was one of the highlights in the upset game that propelled unbeaten TCU in the polls. In Major League Baseball, we have a tale of 2 leagues for the American League and the National League Championship Series. In the National League, the powerhouse San Francisco Giants and the St. Louis Cardinals will be playing for the right to go to the World Series, which is a surprise to nobody. But in the American League, 2 Cinderella teams, the Kansas City Royals and the Baltimore Orioles, took the league by storm. Results of those series on next week's show. We also have NHL hockey and NBA basketball seasons beginning soon. In the NBA, the Utah Jazz made a very unusual signing when they inked 5-year-old JP Gibson to a 1-day contract. Well, I guess they didn't ink him to a contract, they crayoned him to a contract. JP has leukemia, and the Jazz allowed him to play in a scrimmage. Shout out to the Utah Jazz for restoring our faith in humanity, and also making me a little teary-eyed. That was the sweetest video I have seen in a long time. Well, that's all for today, BHS. I'm Kaitlyn Ulmer. Oh look, my name again. And that's all for this week in sports. Have a fantastic day and happy homecoming.
I'm not crying. I'm not crying. It's just been raining on my face. And if you think you see some tear tracks down my cheeks, please, please, don't tell my mates. I'm not crying. No, I'm not crying. And if I am crying, it's not because of you. It's because I'm thinking about a friend of mine you don't know who is dying. That's right, dying. Well, these aren't tears of sadness because you're leaving me. I've just been cutting onions. I'm making a lasagna. Oh, I'm not crying, no. There's just a little bit of dust in my eye. That's from the path that you made when you said your goodbye. I'm not weeping cause you won't be here to hold my hand. For your information, there's an inflammation in my tear gland. I'm not upset because you left me this way. My eyes are just a little sweaty today. They've been looking around a lot, searching for you. They've been looking for you, even though I told them not to. These aren't tears of sadness, they're tears of joy. I'm just laughing. I'm sitting at this table called love, staring down at the irony of life. How come we've reached this fork in the road, and yet it cuts like a knife? I'm not crying. I'm not crying. Oh, I'm not
Okay, so we've been having a lot of arguments lately in class, and I've decided that we need to settle this. Basically, we're going to have our first Insultathon, and the rules are simple. We fight to the death until there's a clear-cut winner, and then we all suck it up and move on with our lives.
Your head is so large you need a brace to hold it up. It's too bad because all of that space is being wasted by air.
You're the kind of person whose mom puts love notes in your brown bag lunch to make up for the lack of notice in school.
You look like you were born in Iowa.
There's more excitement in Iowa than there is in your life.
Not even yoga pants can make you look good.
I would rather go to Centennial than be your friend.
Sorry, I can't think of an insult stupid enough for you.
Not even a bullet wants you.
You look like the red-headed girl off the Proud Family.
If someone gave me the choice to listen to Baby by Justin Bieber for 7 days and having a 5-minute conversation with you, I would pick Justin Bieber twice.
Your mom is so fat, her Patronus is cake.
You're too dumb to pour water out of a boot that's the instructions is on the—
You're wearing the snake mittens!
Josh, when you get a sunburn, don't panic. The peeling is just the ugly trying to get off.
I can lose weight, but you'll always be ugly.
I have always wondered why people bang their heads against brick walls, and then I met you.
Huh?
I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you. You're the reason why I take illegal medications.
I had a nightmare. I dreamt I was you.
Don't let your mind wander. It's too small to be outside by itself.
Everyone is entitled to be stupid, but you abuse them.
I don't know what your problem is, but I bet it's pretty hard to pronounce.
There are some stupid people in this world. You made me realize that.
Josh, it looks like you fell out of the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down.
Shadow on your face, look at me. Yeah, give me more. Alright.
We have another crazy
Gibson.
Gibson.
2.
We also have NHL hockey. I keep doing it! Well, season's becoming soon.
Becoming.
We also have NHL hockey and the NBA. Did it again. I know. I can't read or.
3, 2.
We also have an.
3, 2.
JP as. Can I just die now? I'm so done.
Okay.